that would be over here, right?
Yes.
So thesis statement and 3 main arguments.
But Mario,
Yes.
how is the Google form name?
Debate feedback. First
Okay.
partial folder at the bottom.
But
If you can
Yeah,
find
you
it,
can
just
look
take
for
notes, and I'll show you at the end of the debate where to find it in case you can find it. Okay, privacy team, 8
Okay.
o'clock sharp. Go.
Privacy is fundamental right held by all. This right is too important to be cast aside. When we see the right to privacy for national security, we declare to the nation and to the government that constitutional rights can be broken without any consequences. So next time, what would it be? Freedom, the equality rights.
Good. Hold the thought for round 2. First argument.
Okay.
Government isn't allowed to wiretap citizens without a warrant from a judge, but they do it anyway. When they do this, they say that it's for national security, but every time they invade your privacy, government is breaking the Constitution with more power, more abuse.
President Trump just declared that the Border Patrol agents will be checking people's Facebook who are being held in limbo for approval to enter the U.S. This means that not only their privacy is compromised, but also the right to enter legally to another country and their freedom.
Well, to expand in this one, this news said that Trump was going to, but now he is checking people's Facebook to decide whether they can enter U.S. or they have to go to the limbo citizenship for a green card.
And he is based on whether citizens have memes of Trump making fun of him or not, and that shouldn't decide if you enter a country or not.
Okay, good, strong initial case. Good job.
And there,
Oh, and there was expansion, right? So we still have the third argument. Yeah, what was the third argument?
Security and privacy are not opposite ends of a seesaw. You shouldn't have to accept less of one to get more of the other.
Thank you. And now, please, your thesis statement, please.
The government has to have access to our online information for everyone's sake. Valuable information that if the government have access, they can prevent bad things or success to happen.
Bad things or what?
But
Can you repeat? Can you repeat?
valuable information that if the government have access, they prevent bad things to happen.
Okay, thank you.
Access to organized plots that have a larger impact.
If we have access to our online information, we can study the behaviors of the users and analyze their profiles to identify any kind of suspicious activity.
Thank you. Good. We have the core arguments from each team. Now it's time for rebuttals. We'll start with you girls. Anything you have to say to them about their points?
okay, first of all, you said that invading people, well, citizens' privacy is for security to prevent larger events or causes and stuff. But actually, all this started in 9/11 with George Bush when he signed a Patriotic Act, which was extended by President Obama in 2011. But all this was like underwater, nobody knew, and it was hidden from citizens. So you didn't even know, well, citizens didn't even know about this law, and it was affecting them directly because all this gave National Security Agency, NSA, the permission to collect data from U.S. citizens, foreign and national governments. So it was not only for Americans, it was for the whole world. So the extent of that, yeah, the extent of that expansion did not become public known until 2013, thanks to Edward Snowden, the guy that we talked about. And all this means that when you allow the government to start wiretapping and finding information about their citizens and other people, you were breaking not only the law but the constitution of other countries also. So.
Anything to expand? I think it was thorough. Please, a rebuttal to what Danny just said or to any of the initial arguments.
What? Sorry?
It's your turn for rebuttal, basically.
Okay. Originally, the Patriot Act is to found victims.
We are aware about the
Yes, but that it wasn't released. It wasn't a thing that all the citizens knew. But it funds victims of terrorist attacks and families to rebuild their lives financially and physically. So, as you said, it is for like the whole world and all of that. So they can help also. Like it is wrong, yes, to hide information, but they don't. They are not like doing all the stuff, all the things wrong.
Okay, not everything is wrong regarding that act. Okay, Isa has something before we go to the next team.
If the government look up to our information, it's a unusual way to keep us safe because they can prevent a lot of stuff. When people search something in internet, you can watch and know the behaviors of the people. So if someone is searching for guns and prices of guns and security of places, you know that something is going to happen. No, you buy because internet is like really open. You can buy guns and that kind of stuff and when you do this, the people that is searching that information is going to do something. So when the government have access to that information and look up to that people, they can prevent like tragedies like Sandy Hook shooting and the Monterey thing and others.
Okay, just to summarize, we have two points presented on this turn. The one about the Patriot Act, which has to do with arguing that not everything is bad about that act, and Isa's point regarding and focusing and strengthening her initial point about preventing crimes with valuable information. So we have two things here to discuss. Who would like to present? Because I cannot see everybody's hand. So as a team, who you think should be next?
First of all, the law of the Patriotic Act, where they give support to families who were victims of terrorist attack, didn't came to become a law until 2013. So it was after Edward Snowden published this because the government was feeling guilty that citizens now knew that they were being wiretapped and spy on over social media. So actually you can count this as a part of this law because it was a protection mode and an apologize mode to the citizens for not letting them know about this.
Okay. Anything we want to add about this same issue? Oh, wait a second.
¿Yo? No te vas a graduar nunca.
Can I see it from the library?
Talking about privacy, talking about information.
Invading
It is about the library.
Sí, ahí debo como 10,000.
Okay, please.
¿Cuánto?
1,250. Pero el semestre pasado debía como 3,000.
Well,
¿Qué pedo?
talking about
Por tabla
privacy.
periódica.
I was just
¿Cuántos
I
libros
just
te
wanted to
robaste?
see if your
No
name was
todo
on
el
on
periódico.
both sheets, and I think your name is on both sheets, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't want to know all that, Julia. Talking about privacy and
No,
I can share that.
my God, well,
You're on the wrong side.
No, I
¿Cuántas
have,
cajas te quedan?
ah, sure. We have a counter argument for Isa's point
we have
about
two
the
more from
preventive.
Más de
um,
100.
Go.
Isa said that
100.
people who search in internet like guns or security information are going to do something bad or something terrorist, or they can prevent for doing it, but not really. Like most papers in school can tell you to research things, and it's not necessarily that we are going to shoot at people or make a massacre. So this is not like a valuable point because anyone has the right to search for things, and it doesn't say that you're going to kill something or someone or going to shoot or going to fly a plane and going to crash it in a building or something.
Okay, correct. Good rebuttal. One more.
Yes.
Go.
Yeah.
And also, right now, privacy is not only because it's not considered like to protect anonymity, but it's like you're expected when to give up the control of your privacy, and you're expected to like let others decide how much of your privacy you deserve, and that doesn't look like a loss of privacy. That looks like loss of liberty.
Thank you. Just a second, girls. You're next. And yes. Yes. Go. Please, rebuttals.
We said like if we search if government has the access to our online search, they can like create a profile, and we know if you search for guns, it's not necessary to use them. But if they have like a profile of these search, they are like start seeing who has like this pattern.
Pattern. That was actually the word I was thinking about, and it's a good thing that you said yourself. Patterns. Yes, patterns.
So when someone, if you look for a school, it's like just once or twice. But if you want to do something, you look like more times. So the pattern repeats, and the government can see that and stop your like intentions.
And also, they don't have to arrest you. Like the government can do like a background check. No, like this guy is only searching guns and prices of guns once, but it's like we're checking like all days and offers and how to shoot someone. Well, not someone. Like how to shoot. Like they are like patterns that are repeating, and they can stop something bigger happens.
Okay.
Like also like the Boston Marathon, they caught the people by searching them in the internet and searching their activity. So if the government respect that privacy of that guy that shoot or that put the explosion, they would never have caught it.
Okay, good. Another one?
Yes.
Sure. Yes, go.
Well, just like this is the government have access only when this is needed because of the background. But for the thing that Julia said is like we can talk about the liberty and freedom that people have, the right that they have. But if we see that in different perspectives, we can talk about security as freedom because you are able to walk around every place in all the streets and have the security that you are safe.
Also, we are not talking only about attacks. we already talk about also like people's self-care. If someone is searching things like how to kill myself or how to, like depressing things, the government can also know help the people. Like it's not only to prevent or to arrest someone, it's also to help the citizens.
Good. I think you have a very strong case on all the advantages, basically, on the surveillance. Good points made over here. Patterns, profiles, prevention. Who's next? I see two hands. Julia.
Okay, I'm going to quote the ex-president of the United States, Benjamin Franklin,
Okay.
who had something to say about privacy and security. And he said, those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Because he believed that, like I said in one point, you shouldn't have, like, it's either safety or it's either privacy. You should be able to have those both. And when you are like when you're like taking advantage, like because you're a government, to use that argument, like because of your security, I'm gonna get your privacy. That shouldn't be, because you should be able to have both of them. You should be able to be safe and have privacy as well, because both are rights.
So your point would be that the security team or the security argument sacrifices privacy.
Yes, because they're saying that they propose like because people, if you say they're gonna kill you if you don't give your privacy. Of course you're gonna say like, okay, I'll give my privacy, but it shouldn't be that way. Like you shouldn't have to give your privacy in order to have security. There should be other laws. There should be other stuff like gun control, or there should be like it shouldn't be all like I can check your Facebook and that way you give your privacy. I can check your emails. I can check your your financial bills and stuff. In order it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be like a take of your liberty, a take of your privacy, because it doesn't work that way. It shouldn't, and it's an abuse of power, like we said in one of our core arguments.
Yes.
The more power you have, you can abuse with it, and of course the government has a lot more power than any individual's privacy.
Start thinking about solutions to that. But before you're next, Daniel.
Okay, responding to the thing about the Boston Marathon, actually when the NSA, the National Security Agency, started researching for these guys, they didn't have a warrant to tap their computers and phones, and they did it. So when they present the case to a judge, they couldn't present that information because it was obtained in an illegal form. So it's the same. They only broke their privacy for no reason, and they couldn't even use that information against them. So why not do it legally, present a warrant to a judge, and with the approval of the judge, they could have used that information and give a sentence right away. They had to wait, I don't remember, 1 year or something like that, until they could give a proper sentence because of the misjudgment of the government.
That point can be talked about extensively. I don't know if you hear what she said. Yes. That's a hot topic on the table. Sophia.
I have two things to say. You said that you can make profiles by searching, and if you enter the internet twice or 3 times or 10 times, the government can think that you are making a plan or something. But what can they do? Like, I like guns. Can they arrest you? Can they do something? Like, yes, they can help you, but how can they prove that you're going to do something wrong? And the other thing is, what happens if it is all the way around? What happens when a person hacks the United States or hacks any other country? What happens? They immediately put them in jail or charge them or something, but they can do the same to us, and we can do anything.
And that's abuse of power in both sides. Like it's abuse of power.
That was synthesized. That was inside the concern of this team, this round. I think the abuse of power, the lack of guarantees we have. Good. We are almost done, so this will be your rebuttal, and then we will basically have the opportunity to present conclusions. Okay, concluding arguments. Go.
First of all, I don't think like the Benjamin Franklin's book is valuable because when he was president, there was no such thing like internet or like a big book. So when he was president, the minimum like percentage of attacks were planned like in a social media. So with the opening of the social media and all that stuff, you can really know and like it's like an easier way to get to know people from other countries, from other like bad purposes, people. So it's like easier to plan something like that it won't help. So when you said like privacy, that he used like privacy or something like that, well it doesn't count off because there were like different times. So nowadays it's easier to get to know other people to help you to do something like bring that like the attacks or massacres or something like that. I
Go on,
According to
even
the
after.
profiles thing, we're not saying like if you look for guns, you're going to get arrested, but you're going to be like labeled in a like for them for the government to watch you only for to prevent the things like the military thing, you know. If the government um, watch that the behavior of the kid before they could like prevent the tragedy.
Okay, I think it's time for conclusion. Natalia.
Yeah, it was a
If you revamp, the problem is that you finish. They finish. So if you revamp, they have another turn. You see what I mean? They have to finish. Sure. That's why you can add your final rebuttals in a whole concluding package. So Natalia.
Well, we think about the things of the profiles and all of that. What we need to do is like start studying these things that the behaviors and all of that. Like not only you search for guns, you're arrested or you're like a bad person. We need to do more research about it and can find ways to help. Another thing about the media and all of that, like the posts, the people do Facebook and all of that. Like nowadays, the internet is a powerful and so maybe it's not like I'm going to kill tomorrow, and you're like actually going to do it. Maybe you're just like joking or something. But as the internet has so much power on all of us, maybe we can see it really important to prevent these and study the behaviors of that kind of people.
Okay, thank you. All right. You want to take a minute for your conclusion? Yes, please. Let me take a minute. Yes, because the lady, one lady. No, she's coming back. One of them is for her, the other is for you. I don't know which is coming. You want to sign both, but one of them is for you. Sorry. Okay. Boys, did you find the link?
Yeah.
Yes?
We submit already.
What was that?
We submit.
Yes. Maybe wait till they conclude and then submit.
I agree.
I do believe in fairies. After all, some say.
Yes.
Qué buen cambio, Javi. Y se notó, carajo.
¡Cuidado!
Perdón.
Ay, por.
Gol.
Oh,
Solo lo cagas.
por cierto.
Sí, sigue grabando, ¿verdad?
Sí,
Why don't you pause the recording while you deliver it?
Ah,
me
it's
comí
okay.
una salchipapa.
¿En serio? Es que puedo invocar a este.
Page 25. Time for conclusions.
Pues a mandarlo. Y luego con la magia tragarlo.
Yeah.
Luego con la magia tienes que invocarlo con Antonio. Luego no, con la magia está bien, se me encanta.
Okay, thank you for the intermission, the
Entonces,
singing.
Now.
Well, she's coming back.
This is how we do.
Privacy team, conclusions.
Okay. It's fair to say that the historical deprivation of privacy is the core rationale for our lack of surprise. May I read it again?
Yes, because I was actually going to ask you, like, can you repeat the last part? So yeah, go.
It's fair to say that the historical deprivation of privacy is the core rationale for our lack of surprise or offense when such a violation are revealed. Let's stop this and get back our constitutional right.
Privacy is a concept, and the time or the era we're living in shouldn't change what privacy is. And there is no security without privacy, and liberty requires both security and privacy.
And we know security is a very important thing, but the government can't and shouldn't be like looking. They don't have enough eyes to look for everyone that searches for gun or does something that is not like society accepted. But they should be concerned with more important things. We can have our privacy and our security, and that is not a right we have to give up or that we have to pay for us to have security.
Thank you. Now, team in favor of security, conclusions.
In conclusion,
Summarize everything. It's important to say that security can prevent a lot of like events. After the Brussels attack, the president of that country signed a form that it was able to access all people's information in the country and social media activity. After that, after seeing that form, not only another terrorist attack didn't appear, the crime rating like got low. There was not like if the robbery was increasing after signing that form, the robbery like
Went down.
the robbery like
That's it. Ratio? The index or the ratio?
the ratio got down, and not only robbery, to almost other type of crimes in that country.
Thank you. Just a quick question. What Russian attack are you talking about?
The Brussels attack.
Brussels. I thought you said Russia. I'm so sorry. Brussels. Yeah, in the airport like recently.
Russia.
Mother Russia.
Thank you very much. These are the conclusions.
El mayor número de
Good job.
Sí.
All right. Congratulations. Very interesting.